Hi guys, how are you today? I am really sorry there has not been one of these or one of a second of anything in the last couple of days. Um, I know I've been saying for a while that things have been really busy and it's coming to an end, but it's like the darkness before the dawn sort of thing. We're having some renovations done in the house. Of course, the holidays are coming up, and all that means, and um, company gifts, things, meals are being planned, and I mean that's all sort of normal. But the renovations have been a big thing, and moving a bunch of stuff around in the house, and just making some big decisions about, the future in terms of, where I'm going to live and things. There's been a lot going on. There's just been a lot going on. Of course, end of the year, taxes. Ooh, tax season is always exciting. There's just been a lot going on. And and some of it, with renovations and such, it looks like perhaps in about a week from now, I'm not sure of the date yet, that I may be out of a recording room entirely for about 7 or 8 days, where I don't know if I'll even be able to use my computer. I may have to literally move it to another floor. I may be sitting in the middle of the living room with my computer on the floor, watching TV, trying to play games, hunched over the keyboard or something. I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but it's not looking great at the moment in terms of there is going to be a big kerfuffle shortly. Yeah, absolutely. And I've just been trying to get ahead of a few things, and especially with recording and stuff like that. But it's one thing I haven't been able to sit down at the computer to do. I've had a lot of appointments out of the house as well that needed looking after. It's just been, but so anyway, I'm back on the computer for a while today. I've got to head out actually for a doctor appointment shortly, but I thought I got to play this game. I gotta play this freaking game. So we have a lot of food, although I think that's actually going down. Now, having said that, we've got all this harvesting coming in. We are in July, so that's about to go back up considerably. But that has dropped, so that's something to watch. You kind of reach that point where it's climbing. It kind of levels off, and then all of a sudden, bam, you're out of food in a season or two. So this one I need to pay attention to. Water's looking pretty good. I'm not too worried about that at all. Medicine's looking okay. We finally, whatever the upgrades and the changes we made, it was the right thing to do, because the timber seems to be well under control at the moment. The ink paper book thing may have to be that's got to be a soon upcoming thing to pay attention to. Actually, what else is in here? Raw materials. The beverage stuff is, we got a lot of agave now, don't we? Coffee beans and tea, though, we just got a ship, right? Oh, the Starbucks one. Oh, we are getting to change some things. We are going to be able to have an entire district of fun things, making good drinks where people can all drive through and get the goods. I like it. Oh, I am so happy. Textile, we have leather, wool, feathers, alpaca, flax, cotton cloth. Okay, so this number, the flax cotton, I'd kind of like to see those flipped around a little bit. What are we going to do about that? I guess it's a wintertime project. We will change one of these perhaps to cotton, or change that one alone to flax, and these two to cotton. Yeah, something like that, just to keep them tidy, just keep things tidy. Did I ever buy the peppers? I wonder. Did I ever buy peppers? What can I do here? We've got a pumpkin anyway. I got 2 broccolis. We got 2 cabbages. We got 2 winter squash. We have 2 of these, and the corn, because those are being used for fodder and stuff too. Potatoes. Do I even have potato? Oh, I do. I got 2 potatoes down here. Wheat. I don't even have wheat. But then again, that means we're going to be getting to the windmills and the bakery and all that fun stuff that another project. The flax, we get 2 of these down here, 2 tequila, we have 1 cotton, only 1 sugar cane. We have no sugar beets, and that's what we're going to be making sugar with. So, ooh, now there's a thing. And then the peas, we got pots and pots of peas, so I can maybe change one of these. The peas, like, off the charts here. We're using the peas for something else though too, don't we? We use peas for something. Potato, oats, corn, broccoli, cabbage. There's no peas in this list? Seriously. Oh no, here we go. We got 5,000 because we're using them for. Is it for fodder? For. It's not that. I don't know where that little house was. Where are they? Here, this one. That's using peas and corn, not oats and corn. Peas and corn. So that, yeah, that seems to be working out okay. I mean, I suppose, I don't know if we could make more, but no, yeah, you made a lot of them. Cool. Well, if you're making that many, then, you know, sure. And get them into the animals, and then we have more stuff there, so that's good. Okay, so the stone is finally sorted. The brick and glass, I mean, that goes up and down, but still building kits, gears, lanterns, tons of oil. Saplings. Oh, we can grow those now. Oh, look, we have little trees. Oh my God. Okay, that's toots adorbs. Okay, if this is empty, can we change this now to coffee? Coffee and tea. Oh, be still my beating heart. And coffee. So I have 2 cocoa, a coffee, a tea. Which one should this be? Coffee or tea? Coffee or tea? Ooh, the question, are you a coffee drinker or a tea drinker? I'm both. I just love them all. But 2 cocoa. We had 4 cocoa. We dropped the cocoa considerably, but I wonder which one will be most popular here in town. Coffee or tea? Well, let's go for the coffee because we were talking Starbucks. It seems appropriate. There we go. Now we're going to have to find a place to actually, process all of these things. We do. And where could that be? Now, I wanted to keep this for more fields because I may need another row of these going forward, right? So we need a spot that will be the coffee and tea drinking capital of the world or something like that, where all of this stuff is processed. Now, I have a row. Those are butchers. Where are they? There's a little row out right here. I do have 4 of these in currently. I might have one over here somewhere too, didn't I? Or did I remove that one? I've got one right here because this was me thinking that I was putting in a coffee shop, and that's really not the case. So that one is going to get gone too. Now all of these of course need water, so somewhere near the river doesn't sound like a bad plan. And I get new animals too, don't I? Or don't I? Maybe I didn't. I've lost my, remember I had the beef cattle. I don't have those anymore. So man, if you don't put them in a pasture somewhere, I don't know if you got that one that's in, waiting in a field somewhere and he just dies off or something. I'm not really sure. But if you don't plant them. If you don't start growing them, you lose them. You snooze, you lose. So I don't know. How about, down here, is that just too far away from everything? We've got tailoring here, and there's room to wrap that or just remove that mountain and expand there should we need it. We have our little central forest. I like that. We got the mining, smelting industry over here. Is that big enough, do you think? What is this stuff? This is paper. Now we're going to put ink and books. I'm going to leave that open. Okay, so I think we're going, if I leave that for fields, could I put all of this in here? Would this be big enough? It might be fine over here. I'm just thinking between the two, not too far away to cross over these areas. We can connect this road here probably. We have to move that road, but right here, right in here. This is the marketplace. It's got that much space. So we could, we'll put it right in here. Let's start doing that. We need to be making the coffee, the tea, and the cocoa, and that is the little buildings that look like thusly. They're called tea shops. To process coffee and tea into beverages for trading. I thought it was beverages for, I thought it would be in these words like, for my people, a nice luxury item for the people, but I don't know if they ever actually even use them. Let's get more people in our trading. We have got a lot of people who could go to work for a living, and they're not doing that, so let's give them the opportunity to do that. Is this full too? No, it is not, but it is now. Good job. 5 out of 5, but why? Ga-ding. So, is everybody, these are 8 now. Can't see because that's there, but that's full. Okay, that's all full. So that's a good thing. So let's do this. We'll look for tea shops. That should totally be under treasure. I don't know if it is, but it should be. Winery. We've got a couple wineries too, don't we, that we've got to we got to look after. So we need a tea shop. So we need a bunch. We have 5, and we are going to want to now replace all of them. We're going to want to put the 5, in here. If I could put 3 rows there and have tons of room. Could I put 4 rows there? And then that would be the road, and then that would be the road, and then no, I can't. Close, but no banana. Well, let's start with this. Okay, that can't be 4 or 5, but we can leave a tree. So there's the thing. Whoops, here, and here, and there. We could put 4, leave some trees. That's a thing, and that's a worthy thing. I think that's a good thing. At some point, we're going to want to change all of these roads to laid stone, like every one. That would be kind of epic cool. And then we'll put one here. We could leave a tree on that side. Sure, we'll leave that one. Oh, and that leaves 2. I can put one there and there. Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay, so we have 5 already. If I take those out, this only gives us another 7 more for all these other things. I mean, I could do excuse me. I could run this out and just use this whole, like this whole block. Should it be required? Will that fit around there? No, it won't, but it'll go up to there and then around, which isn't too bad. So that'll leave us room for, I don't know, 3 or 4 will fit across there, so perhaps as many as 8 more. That'd be 1. Okay, 1 goes to there. That could be 2. Well, we'll get 3 across there anyway. Not as many as I would have liked, but I just choked myself on coffee. I swallowed wrong. Because I need another reason to cough. You know, it's important that I do that. Okay, so while that gets built, let's go check over here. Because we did have some tailoring things that we're going to remove that. That's going to go, what is that? That's just a warehouse. Shoot. Because, yeah, like I said, I need another reason to cough. These, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. I just about choked myself senseless here. That was fun. Not. Okay. Not as much as you might imagine. I'm just saying. That's a mountain warehouse. I don't know. We want this great big honking one. We need a big one down here somewhere, don't we? No, that's not the one I want. I want storage. The storage center. Ooh, yes. So if this could be more fields, but I do feel like I will need some. I want some extra storage down here. Where would I put that? On this side? And then we could build buildings around it, I suppose, if we need to. Alright, let's put the road in first. I wouldn't have a road there, though. I would just have that would just be backed onto. Like that. And I suppose this is going to come down this way. Sure. I'm going to wait till those are all completed before I assign them, just so it's easier to keep track of. And then I will delete these others and make up room for whatever. But over here, we need higher, higher. And now we had enough, what was our beverages? Our beverages. Where do we find that? Right here. Alcohol. So we have a fair number of spirits. We've got some beer. Very, very little wine. So wine seems to be kind of important in life. The problem is, do we have enough grapes to do that? And I don't know that that's the case. We do have 2 grape places, and we can only put 4 people in them. But I don't remember having a lot of extra grapes. And maybe there again, that means changing something. Because if we don't, I think people eat them. You could be making wine, and what do? No, they eat it. Now, malt is made, again, we've got to get into the mills and stuff, and we haven't even done that yet. So this could be kind of cool. They're good for their health. Medicinal liquor. Like, what does that taste like? Is this like a liqueur, a cough medicine, or... like, what would that be? Ooh, that sounds so gross. But the health in many people is as high as it gets. And, well, in terms of bonuses, so. I mean, it can go higher, but it's not going to be any particular bonus. And I think, healthy but no wine. I mean, really. It sounds tragic. I don't know. I want to make whiskey, but we'll get to that. We'll put both of these at wine. And I think the upgrades, anything that is going to allow us to reduce materials, seems like an important one, right? That seems like a big one for here. So reduce materials, thank you. That's lovely. And this one, we went for the overall strength because we had a tornado coming and we got scared. It's like, save the wine. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, I mean, you get that, right? You guys totally understand where I'm coming from. It's a thing. Now, this could be moved. I might be able to put in a second one, a third one here. I wonder if I can. And I mean, I could get rid of some of this mountain. We just need to keep that. It doesn't all have to be there. Well, it doesn't have to be there at all. I could put that anywhere, but... and quite frankly, it might be better served in here, sort of more, central. We've got, central would be over here, in there. Central might be in here now. We've got that. We've got down here. We've got this down here. I don't know if I can even make more than one. Can I make more than one of these? Because that feels like it would be the best, but I don't know that I can. Because see, the town hall, you can only do one of them. Where are these shelters, I wonder? Storage for people? I need the storage for people place. No? Okay. Housing. We're building luxury housing now. That is so cool. I feel, yeah, that's good. Well, anyway. Forest farms, fishing ports, fishing ponds, fishing docks. We don't have fishing docks anywhere, do we? Of course, we haven't needed them, so it's like, who cares? Stone. Anyway, the Ladestone, I should move the Ladestone over to here because this is where we're digging the rock. Look at that. See, this is where it makes sense to have Ladestone. And it's a tiny wee place. We could tuck one in, wherever, one or two. One probably, because we're not using that many. And, all right, so let's do that. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a production building in stones, ores, timbers, textile. Minting. Oh, I got to do the mining. I don't have a mining thing either. That would be really cool. Let's do that right now before I forget again. Oh, wait. Merchant ship. Stop. Probably doesn't have anything we need, but you never know. Rat meat. Well, that's one way to keep your ship clean. We have an idle chicken. If I buy one, look at the price. I can't even buy one of these yet. I don't know if they breed. They say clearly that the cubs can be tamed through hunting. I don't know what that means. So if I buy one, is that it? Like we just have, I don't know. I don't even know what that means, guys. Jade would be cool, but we're going to get our own hand carts. I am not making those. And that seems like it'd be a cool thing. Now, is this just for gathering? Because if it is, we'll add weight to the population. We'll gradually where it need to be replaced. To add weight to the population. That's such a weird way of saying the word, but let's snag a few. Oh, that's like nothing. 4,000. Let's go for, 21,000. Sure. Maple syrup. We get a fair bit of that kicking around. Mulberries. We got a bunch of that kicking around. Flax. Sure. Water. Go for it. Clear out some things. We got a bunch of that too. These are all only one each. Animal dung. I think we had a fair bit of poo. We got some serious poo going on. That's okay. We have 300 of these. Potatoes we don't need either. Wool. I think we had lots of wool, right? Now we are using some these days. Oh, we're good. No big problems just yet. We got 300 of these kicking around. Sure. All of this just, we don't anyway need that. Where are we here? 2160. We need an extra 100. So, we'll just go for 100. 100. Go. There we go. 2160. There we go. So, idle chicken. I have no idea what that's going to be about, but we're going to have to find out soon. Shoot. I am so congested again. But, that's what I do. Timber ore. It's not treasure. Forge. What am I? I'm looking for the laid stone thing, right? Where's that? That is a production building, surely. It's not food. It's not textiles. What's it called? Why can't I? No, I'm not seeing it. Where did you go? Here. A masonry workshop. So that's, you got to be under ore. Lighting, gold. There, the first one in the freaking list. Oh, son of a gun. I can be blind as a bat, I swear. That will not fit there. So close. So close, but no banana. Okay, I can put one there and one there. And there we go. We'll have 2. And let's go check on the Starbucks factory. Oh, 'tis a beautiful thing. All right, so we have two cocos, 2 coffees, and a tea. All right. So you can do a cocoa, and you can do a cocoa. You know what? We'll just make a row of cocoa, which is 1 less than we have now. Do keep that in mind. So maybe, where does one find cocoa beans? I don't know. All right, so raw materials to beverages. I have no coffee. It's like nothing. It's just, they're just like used immediately. So we could do with a lot more of those. Heck, ding, dang, darn. And this is holding steady. So that, I don't want to be taking anything out of that, because it is making soap and this and that. I don't want to take anything out of that, because then we're going to have a problem later. So this probably means that I need even more of these, don't I? So we have 3 things with cocoa in them. And I'm thinking 3 more. Let's just do it, right? Let's just do it. Food, we are looking for the tea shop. We'll put that in. Put you over here. There's no way to get through. No, but we will leave 2 trees. and then we'll do this, and I can leave trees there and there, or there. So we get trees scattered throughout. This looks so much nicer with a few trees like that. It's just better. And I can leave them on that side or not there. Okay, well, then that's it. So we will have 7 of each. We have 5. We'll have 2 more. Does that sounds like a plan, I guess? So what is the problem here? Lack of raw materials. Yeah, we'll work on that problem too, sweetie. We really will. Just give me a minute, okay? Just simmer down. Everybody gets a job. This will be the coffee row, and we'll just plant more. We're just going to plant more. No particular reason why. We've done just fine without them, but you know, what the heck? We shall have more tea. Tea. Coffee in the morning and tea all the other times is kind of my thing, but... And yes, I know, you won't have any raw materials, blah, blah, blah. And there you go. Everybody gets another person, and now you're going to have to wait. That's going to get built up. We will have 7 of each. That's going to feel pretty good. Now, obviously, this is not enough. Like I said, that's holding steady, but the population is growing. So holding steady is not something I want to change. So we are getting into the end of the season. So I think we need to put... we just need to put more. I guess I could always put a couple more up here. I could put a couple more there if I have to. I can put a row over here. If we need to expand that moving forward, we'll probably be okay. But I think we need to do, we need to add some of our little nurseries. On the plantations, can we grow these sorts of things in the plantations? And we can't. Okay, we just put one there to see how they, you know, how they worked out. I mean, that's a pretty decent amount. We could add another person. You know, they gave us what, 2 people, we got 24, but what are these, you know, a big crop? Well, that's not a hell of a lot of difference for last year, is it? So these plantations are actually not doing too dreadful. Well, there's a thing. That gave me 4,900 last year. What did that give? No, sorry, 2,400. This one is in the 4,000s, but that said, that's a bigger crop. We know that going forward. Oh, but look at the difference. Wow. Yeah, there's the difference. You can only put 3 people in here. Here we can employ more people, and even without it being fully stocked or fully staffed, you know, look at this. We can add so many more too. And that's a big difference in numbers. And that's not even with any sort of upgrade or, you know, nothing special done to it. So, I mean, I guess we could upgrade this too, but I'm not sure how much better it would be. We'll have to look at that more in the future. Right now, I just have other things to do. This is the cocoa place. No. I thought this was the guess. This is the cocoa row, right? This is a coffee row. You need another person. You get another person. Everybody gets a person. But let's put in some more of these. We'll start down at this end. I'm looking for the plant, not the plantations, the nurseries. So, like so. Put in 6 more of these. Sure. I mean, I suppose we could go right along. Can I put in 8? No, I can't quite get one in there, but okay. Now pause for a minute. It is winter. We will be able to change these. So we want to leave this as is. Good stuff. We got a couple of tobacco there. Seedlings, I don't know how many of these we actually require. And maybe what we actually require has nothing to do with it, but I'm going to have to let those get built before I can change anything anyway. So we're looking at probably another season. We'll get into next winter before we can line those up to what we want them to be. Oh well, that's cool. It'll be fine. And that will be cocoa, and you will be cocoa as well. You will be coffee with another person. Coffee's important, you know, and this is going to be tea. And you're going to be tea. And we will get you supplies as soon as we are able. Well, anyway, I'm going to shut up now. So we've got some beverage production on 2 counts. We've got a little bit more wine happening, and we've got these upgraded a bit. We should probably do more of that. What is that going to do? We don't have this yet, but we could see more workers means more crop too, right? We've got to take this down. We're going to have to remove the little tea places, the row of them over here someplace, so they're out of the way, and everything gets moved into here. A lot of it will get stored. See, right there, bringing the water, the tea, the cocoa. Oh, it's so good. Very nice. So I guess we're done for today, folks. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate so much always your kindness and support. You are epic, lovely people. And that is sorted for now. So Starbucks, we're in business. Take care, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.